Earlier in the news, we told you that Governor Ademola of Osun State has accused the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission of unlawfully freezing the state's statutory account, describing the move as politically motivated and vowing to challenge it in court. He alleged the action was intended to frustrate his re-election bid and insisted his administration would seek legal redress. News Central contacted the EFCC for its response to the allegations, but the commission had not responded as of the time this report was filed. Let's hear what the governor said.
This morning, we received a letter from our banker forwarding a letter from the EFCC instructing the bank to freeze Osun State government account. This action was taken without any court order. We are supposed to be in democracy, where the rule of law must always prevail. We will therefore not accept any situation where we have federal agencies trample on the constitutional right of subnational governments. This is a threat to democracy. If we all keep quiet and allow this illegality, very soon, whatever is left of our democracy will be fully eroded. All I ask is for the EFCC chairman to explain to the good people of Osun State and to the Nigerians in general why he froze Osun State government account and show proof to support whatever reason he presents. These and all our illegalities being visited on Osun State is turning our democracy into a huge joke. I repeat, this and all other illegalities being visited on Osun State is turning our democracy into a huge joke. I am instructed by Attorney General to challenge this illegality at the Federal High Court, Osogbo.
Our guest for this conversation is Emmanuel Olowu, a socio-economic rights campaigner based in Osogbo, Osun State. Emmanuel, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Now, Governor Ademola says that the EFCC has frozen Osun State's statutory account. If true, what are the legal and governance implications of such an action?
You see, listening to the press text read by Mr. Governor, it's so clear when Mr. Governor said that there was no court order to that effect, and automatically, if there was no court order, it's an indication that the decision of the EFCC is an aberration, and it's a challenge to our democracy.
Right. Of course, the governor described this move as politically motivated and aimed at, undermining his re-election bid. What evidence should the public be expecting before accepting or rejecting such a claim?
What we are talking about is a issue of presentations of documents. And when presentation of legal documents, and if a PND is to be placed on an account, there must be a court order to that effect. And since there was no court order to that effect, it's an indication that some set of elements are trying to frustrate the re-election of Mr. Governor. And what the people should expect, the people of Osun should understand clearly as we speak that democracy is owed on the jugular in Osun State, and that every of the Nigerian people or of the Osun State people must understand that they have to take their decision by coming out on election to cast their votes.
Right. We have few days to the election, and if a state's statutory allocation fund is frozen, what impact do you think this would have on the workers, the public service, and even the welfare of the people residing in Osun State now?
You see, it is going to have a very negative effect because there are a lot of running costs that is required in running a state, in running the affair of a state. And if at this moment, at this critical time, 10 days to the election, a decision of such can be taken illegally, it's an indication that those who have planned it are trying all within their capacity to frustrate the running and the running of the governance system of Osun within the space of time at which we are going to have election. So the pointer is that they are only trying all they could to frustrate the governance system of Osun in the space of 10 days to election. So that is the simple arithmetic. And as a matter of fact, governance is going to suffer, a lot of projects is going to suffer, and the running costs to run the system itself within a space of 10 days will really suffer at the moment.
Like you said, this development is coming just a few days before elections. So would you say that it's very important for anti-graft agencies to maintain both independence and, of course, to appear neutral during election periods and situations like this?
Yes, that is the fact. They have to maintain neutrality. They have to stay clear. They have to stay away from politics because they are not being established to participate in politics, but they are established to fight corrupt practices. And if an agency like EFCC could go ahead to freeze an account without a court order, it's an indication that they are becoming partisan.
Right. Emmanuel, in terms of this situation, you've mentioned the court order. Let's say now this court order wasn't present, allegedly. So would you say that it has affected trust in terms of the people in Osun State? And what should Osun State government and the EFCC take? What should they do to reassure Nigerians that this process is transparent and, you know, come election day, it will be free and fair?
You see, if EFCC felt that what the governor has said, that they do not get a court order before they are frozen that account, if EFCC claim that it is not correct, it is important for the EFCC themselves to issue a press release to carefully inform the Nigerian people of the development so far and what they have done before we have gotten to this stage. If EFCC could not come out to make a clearly pressed statement, to issue a statement that narrates or indicates that they follow the due process, it's an indication that they have taken side in this election and that they have become an instrument in the hands of politicians and not an instrument that is set to rule and to go in the line of the acts that establish them, which is to fight corrupt practices. So what do you think we will be expecting from the EFCC? If what the EFCC have done is not just, it's not in line with due process, it's an indication that they have taken side, and the Nigerian people, the people of Osun, will never and will not trust their activities and action henceforth.
Well, Emmanuel Olowu, I want to say thank you for joining us and having this conversation. We have a few more days before election. Hopefully, things pan out and it's a free and fair election. Thank you so much for joining.